Canadians have never been very enthusiastic about politics, but the Conservative Party has taken Canada to embarrassing new lows and the world is taking notice. Multiple publications from the CBC, Macleans, the Ottawa Citizen, the Huffington Post, Canada.com, and many more have stood up and pointed out this latest blatant disregard for democracy and candid contempt of Parliament at the hands of the Conservative Party. Specifically the Parliamentary Secretary for the Prime Minister, Paul Calandra. The last time the Conservatives were found in contempt of Parliament was in 2011. According to the House of Commons Procedure and Practice, 2nd edition from the Parliament of Canada website. Contempt of Parliament is defined as follows. The House of Commons enjoys very wide latitude in maintaining its dignity and authority through the exercise of its contempt power. In other words, the House may consider any misconduct to be contempt and may deal with it accordingly. Instances of contempt in one parliament may even be punished by another parliament. 119 This area of parliamentary law is therefore extremely fluid and most valuable for the Commons to be able to meet novel situations. Throughout the Commonwealth most procedural authorities hold that contempts, as opposed to privileges, cannot be enumerated or categorized. Speaker Saw explained in a 1980 ruling. While our privileges are defined, contempt of the House has no limits. When new ways are found to interfere with our proceedings, so too will the House, in appropriate cases, be able to find that a contempt of the House has occurred. 120 The United Kingdom Joint Committee on Parliamentary Privilege attempted to provide a list of some types of contempt in its 1999 report. Interrupting or disturbing the proceedings of, or engaging in other misconduct in the presence of, the House or a committee. Assaulting, threatening, obstructing or intimidating a member or officer of the House in the discharge of their duties. Deliberately attempting to mislead the House or a committee by way of statement, evidence, or petition. Without reasonable excuse, refusing to answer the question or provide information or produce papers formally required by the House or a committee. Divulging or publishing the content of any report or evidence of a select committee before it has been reported to the House. 121 In the case of members, the Joint Committee also considered the following types of conduct to constitute contempt. Accepting a bribe intended to influence a member's conduct in respect of proceedings of the House or a committee, acting in breach of any orders of the House, and failing to fulfill any requirement of the House, as declared in a code of conduct or otherwise, relating to the possession, declaration, or registration of financial interests, or participation in debate or other proceedings. 122 Just as it is not possible to categorize or to delineate every incident which may fall under the definition of contempt, it is also difficult to categorize the severity of contempt. Contempts may vary greatly in their gravity. Matters ranging from minor breaches of decorum to grave attacks against the authority of Parliament may be considered as contempts. You can watch the actual exchange here. This CBC article covers the responsibilities of the Speaker of the House Andrew Scheer, also Conservative, and his response to the incident. In the conclusion of his response to these recent absurdities he states the following: I also ask all members to heed my request of last January 28 debates. Page 22. For when I ask members to consider how the House can improve things so that observers can at least agree that question presents an exchange of views and provides at least some information. The onus is on all members to raise the quality of both questions and answers. Essentially, the Conservatives could answer serious questions about their criminality or what exactly in the hell they are doing to Canada by reciting Harry Potter or invoking the Bible. and the democratic process in Canada is just utterly powerless to stop it. Really. Which has many Canadians wondering if absurd exchanges like this are within the rules of the House of Commons. Then, perhaps it is time to change those rules. How are Canadians supposed to participate in an informed democracy when you've got a party like the Conservatives in power that essentially provide you with nothing but talking points from attack ads on their opposition and no information whatsoever on what they are doing to Canada or why